Hello, welcome to another edition of Conspirator Rock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of October 10th, 2018. A lot of books this week. So let's get right into it. First up, we have Catwoman number 4. This one has the foil cover that DC's doing this month. Really enjoyed so far the Catwoman series. Joelle Jones has done an amazing job on the artwork, and it's really, really good read. If you have not yet checked it out, I do recommend it. It is a solid, solid book. Next up, we have Cursed Comics Cavalcade, whatever. This is the Halloween special that DC's putting out this month with a whole bunch of short little stories, all with cursed or horror themes. So yeah, I've been getting these one-shots, the Christmas ones and all the ones when they do them. They're pretty good, so I'm excited to see what that one has. Next up, we have Detective Comics number 990. Yes, we're in the 90s, 990s. We're almost to 1,000. Yep, it comes with the foil, or this one has the foil cover. Detective Comics has been really good. I am super, super stoked for Peter Tomasi to take over on Detective, so I cannot wait to see what that entails. Tomasi's a fantastic writer, and I'm really, really excited for what he's going to bring to Detective. Next up, we have Flash number 56. This got the foil treatment as well. Williamson's done an amazing job on Flash. It's really, really solid stuff. Flash has just been a really good title since just before New 52. Yeah, just New 52 was great, and Rebirth was great. So Flash has just had a track record for the past, 6 or 7 years, 8 years of being really solid stuff. So if you haven't checked out Flash and you want to, I highly recommend it. You can start with the Flash stuff prior to, that leads up to Flashpoint, and then the New 52 stuff. So check it out. Next up, we have Robert Middetti's Hawkman number 5. This one got the foil treatment. I've been enjoying the story so far. I'm curious to see where it goes. We've been hopping around a lot in the book, collecting clues and stuff. So hopefully some of those clues start to add up to things, especially since it's stuff that's, Hawkman's come out of metal. So we shall see if that is the case. Next up is House of Whispers, the Sandman Universe title, issue 2. I was not necessarily impressed with the first issue, so I'm going to give issue 2 a try, and we'll see how I like it. But it might be one of the Sandman Universe titles that I drop, because I was really not impressed with the first issue. So next up, we have Ninja K number 12, a solid book coming out from Valiant. It's a really, really good read. Ninja K is just fantastic. Next up, we have Oblivion Song number 8. This is Robert Kirkman's new book. I'm basically now caught up and reading it and really enjoying it. So if you have not yet checked it out, the first trade is out. You can grab it. But really, really good stuff. Next up, we have Plastic Man number 5 of 6. This is Gail Simone's Plastic Man run on this miniseries has been okay. I'm not the biggest fan. A couple issues are good, then a couple issues are bad. So we'll see how it ends up, but it's most likely going to be a title that I purge out. But for the most part, it's just eh. Next up, we have Red Hood Outlaw number 27. Jason Todd has a new look, and it basically is going across the country and just distributing some of that crowbar justice. So we'll see what happens to Jason in Red Hood Outlaw going forward. But it's been a really solid book at the beginning, and hopefully it continues to be. Next up, we have Rose 13. Rose has been a good book. Meredith Finch's writing is amazing on it. I really like the title. I'm curious to see what happens with it. It has kind of slowed down, but sometimes books slow down and then speed up, and things work out perfectly. So we'll see. But I've been enjoying it for the most part. Next up, we have Scooby Apocalypse number 30. This book has just been fun stuff ever since it came out. It's one of those things where you read it and it's a read. It takes a little bit to read, but it is good stuff. If you have not checked it out yet, pick up the first trade, see if you like that. If you do, keep going. It's good stuff. Next up is another one for my son, and that's Star Wars Adventures Tales from Vader's Castle number 2. Hopefully he will start reading his comics soon. He's starting to get into reading. So yeah. Next up we have Suicide Squad 47 with its foil cover. Suicide Squad's been, since Rebirth, has been an okay book. Good story arcs here and there, great story arcs, okay story arcs. It's just it's a fun book to read. So next up we have Supergirl 23 with a nice art germ variant there on the foil for the foil cover. Mark Andrenko's done a fantastic job since taking over Supergirl. I'm actually really excited to read it to see what the story entails. She is off planet searching for the reasons why Krypton was destroyed, and I can't remember his name. Whoever the guy on the cover of the next book is, I can't remember his name. Superman number 4, Bendis's Zor. God damn it! I'm gonna look it up. I keep forgetting what his name is. It's one of those weird ones. Yeah, Rogal Zar. So Supergirl is basically trying to figure out what his deal is, and then Superman is dealing with him in the Phantom Zone. Yeah, good stuff. Bendis has been doing a great job with the Superman book as well as Action. So if you have not yet checked him out, I do recommend it. You can either pick up issue 1000 and start from there and kind of get a nice just dose of Superman, or you can start at 1001 for Action. It's just if you do that route, try and pick up that Man of Steel mini, and then go into the Action and Superman titles. So next up we have Tangled, Hair-Raising Adventures number 1. My daughter loves Tangled, so I have to get it. Yeah. Next up we have Titans 27. Titans has been okay. I'm not sure where it's going to go. We'll see. Nightwing is still present in this, even though what's happened to him in the Batman book in his own book. So we'll see how things pan out for Nightwing in the Titans book. And last up on my pull list is Wonder Woman 56. This is The Witching Hour Part 2. Really awesome foil cover here. This is actually Jim Lee's favorite foil cover. But this is part 2 of The Witching Hour, which the first part was the Wonder Woman Justice League Dark Witching Hour special, and that was part 1. Really good read. If you want to jump on the Witching Hour stuff, I would highly recommend going and grabbing Justice League Dark issues 1 through 3, and then the Witching Hour special, the Wonder Woman Justice League Dark Wonder Woman special, and then grab that one. So yeah. That's it for my pull list this week. I did grab some variants this week. The first one is the amazing Art Germ variant for Catwoman number 4. This image is just fantastic. Really awesome stuff. Detective Comics 990 had a variant I snagged up there. Flash 56 had its variant. Thought those were cool. I was not impressed with the Hawkman 5 variant, but I picked it up anyway because I think I ordered it. The one thing I don't like about ordering variants in advance, like through Comic Hub, a lot of the times is they don't give us the information or the art until literally the week before it comes out, or if we're lucky at FOC. So yeah, it's really difficult sometimes to say, hey, that was something I wanted to order, or I just ordered it on autopilot. So, but I did like the Red Hood Outlaw 27 variant. I thought that one was cool there. I almost think this one would have been a better treatment for the foil cover. And Suicide Squad 47 had an awesome cover right there of Harley. And then Amanda Connor did the Supergirl 23 variant. Good times. The Superman variant for issue 4, I just really liked. It's just really cool use of space and just lighting and all that stuff. Really great cover right there. And of course the Wonder Woman 56 variant there. So yeah, so a ton of variants that I picked up this week. Not to mention stuff I'm going to be talking about in a little bit. I did pick up a special order, which was the Wonder Woman, A Celebration of 75 Years. After reading the Action Comics 80-year one, I've gone back and gotten a few of these. So far I have Wonder Woman and Catwoman. I need to grab a couple more of them that are out. I know Flash is out. I think Green Lantern has one. I think there was a Batman one. I need to pick that up. But really, really kind of cool stuff. They nice article or essays in it, or little blurbs about the characters and some of the content that kind of cemented them in who they are. So they're nice little collections of just overviews of the character. I did get a special order in for statues, and that is the Batman Who Laughs gallery figure. If for those of you who don't know, the gallery figures are basically, yeah, look at the reflection, infinite. Gallery figures are actually a reasonably priced statue. I mean, that's basically what they are, is a reasonably priced statue. This one is, I think, $45, $50. But the quality on it is really, really good. Hopefully I'll be able to do an opening video for you guys. But yeah, if you've been kind of shy about picking up some statues because they're a little pricey, check out the gallery figures. They're really well done. They have great quality. The paint jobs are normally really, really good. And they're just fun little statues, and they're very light because they're plastic. But yeah, so if you were curious about them, go check out the gallery figures. There's a lot of them out there. And I think that's pretty much it. This Saturday, Saturday the 13th of October, is the 15th anniversary of The Walking Dead coming out. And yeah, so basically what Image is doing is they are reprinting issue 1. You can buy a new reprinted copy of issue 1 with new artwork on the cover. And a whole bunch of other books in Walking Dead, a lot of key books like issue 2 and issue 19, which is the first appearance of Michonne, the first appearance of the Governor, the first appearance of Abraham, the issue 100 with the death of Glenn, and a whole bunch of others are being reprinted in blind bags. So they're basically polybagged, black polybagged copies of the book, and inside each one is the new cover is one of 4 covers. So they have the new printing, without the text or anything, so just a bare image, the black and white with the text, and then a black and white bare image. And there's also other random stuff thrown in for variant covers. We opened a bunch of them at Comics Conspiracy. So for Walking Dead Day, we will have some that are opened and a lot that are polybagged. So if you want to grab yourself a polybagged copy of it, head on down to your local shop. Hopefully they got a handful of these. It's basically, I think it's good because for people who like Walking Dead but have not been able to pull the trigger on some of those pricey issues, they can kind of get a nice little just placeholder for that issue with these reprints. I picked up a couple of them. I picked up a couple for myself, which I'll show you here in a minute. But I also want to talk about the fact that a lot of stores were given the chance to do a store exclusive variant for the 15th anniversary of The Walking Dead. And so the Comics Conspiracy we got one. So I'll show you that right now. And that is this one right here, Comics Conspiracy reprint of number 1, the 15th anniversary issue, or the 15th anniversary of Walking Dead. Rick's protecting our store, but it's a little damaged there. So a lot of shops got their own copy with their logo in the reflection there. So if you want to grab ours, there'll be a link in the description below to go order one from our website. Yeah, check it out. It's Comics Conspiracy so I'm going to pick it up. But I will show you some of the variant possibilities. I don't have one that's polybagged, but it's basically a black polybag. It says Walking Dead 15th anniversary on it. But when you open it up, issue 1 is a David Finch cover. So this is the reprint cover, and with the next one I'll be able to show you what the different types of covers are. But I thought this was a cool cover, so I decided to snag that one up, since we unbagged a lot of them to basically kind of make sets and let people see what it was. I picked up issue 19, which was the Michonne first appearance, because there's some cool J. Scott Campbell artwork there. So this is the regular cover. Then you have the colored cover without any text. And then you have the black and white one with the text and so on and so forth. And then you have the bare one with no text, black and white. When I was going through opening them, we did come across a couple that were slightly different. One had words on it when the other ones didn't. One was like a pencil versus inked black and white. It was the sketch cover for it, or the initial sketch cover for it. I've heard that there's possibly some autographed ones, all that stuff. So if you're lucky enough, maybe you got one of those special ones. The distribution, I think, is about 50% for the main one, and then like it goes down. It's like it's split like 15, 15, 15 or something. Like the two like the main one you get is the main one. But yeah, if you don't want it and you just want to pick up a polybag copy of the book, go for it. If your shop was cool enough to get a bunch and open some so you could see it and you could just pick the one you want, cool. If you are curious what we have and you want to order through us, you can contact us at comicsconspiracy.biz or shoot at Ryan Higgins Ryan a message on Twitter, and we can see if we can grab those for you. But Walking Dead Day comes with some freebies. So this year there is a pen that you can pick up right there. 15 years, 2003 to 2018, Walking Dead. That's pretty much the logo on the poly bags. It's just white, not red. And then we're also giving away these like bandana face masks things. Let me open it up for you. Like these half bandana face mask things, so you can wear it like this, and be a zombie. So yeah, so you can grab one of these if you want. There's also going to be a free Walking Day special to give out. You can check that. Hopefully your shop got it and you can snag your own copy up. But yeah, Walking Dead Day, it's coming this Saturday, 13th of August. Head down to your local shop to grab some of the cool stuff. And if you want to snag our exclusive variant cover, go ahead and click on the link below, and that will take you over to our website where you can order it. So that is, well, there's one more thing. So I got a late birthday present from Scott Shea. For those of you who listen to the podcast, Scott is a regular on the show every so often. He's also the guy, also Josh, for those of you that don't know the inside joke. But he got me something for my birthday, and I wanted to share it with you guys here. First up, he gave me 3 books. First one was the Justice League versus Suicide Squad, Amanda Conner, Harley versus Wonder Woman cover. I already own this, so I was like, cool, thank you, it's Harley. Doesn't hurt to get a Harley book. But then he actually got me a copy of the Batman Adventures 64-page special, Mad Love. This is the original printing for Mad Love. Paul Dini wrote this with Bruce Timm's artwork. It's got a handful of scuffs on the ridge here, but otherwise it's a really decent copy of the book, especially since a lot of these are kids' books. They were not necessarily taken the best care of, so I was super stoked that he snagged that up for me. But the big one that he got me was the Batman Adventures issue 12. Yes, Batman Adventures issue 12. The first appearance of Harley Quinn. I've never owned this book. And I do now. So Scott found a fairly decent priced copy. It does have some nicks along the spine, a little nick on top, but for the most part, it's a decent copy. So this is my grail, I guess. But to Scott, thank you for my birthday present. And yeah, I'll get you what I need to get you. But yeah, I own a first appearance of Harley Quinn. Feels good. So yeah, it's really cool. So again, thank you, Scott, or Josh, however you want to be called. So that's it for this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. If you have any questions or whatever, go ahead and what you want to say hi? Oh, okay. There. Can you say hi to everybody? You're banging on the podcast. Okay. Hold on. Shh, calm. All right, you can leave a comment or leave a question or comment down in the comment section below. All right. What? No. You're gonna ruin my video. You're knocking it over. Off. Hey, down. No. Down. Thank you. Can you get down? Please? Oh, get down. Okay, stay. Sit. Stay. So, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comments section below. Shoot me any questions you want to ask. I'll try and answer them if I can. I'll try and get some videos up for some unboxing. Hopefully I can get you that gallery figure of the Batman Who Laughs open and up for you. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle is @BrockSager. You can also listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We just finished recording episode 371, where a couple of the hosts talk about Venom. They went and saw it. So if you want to watch Venom or you've watched Venom and you want to check it out, we've talked about that. We answer some listener questions and go over some news that came out of New York Comic Con this past weekend. There's a link in description below for that, so go ahead and check that out. You can also help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees, getting food sometimes, and getting product. So we can actually have stuff to read and be knowledgeable on. So we do appreciate everything you guys do for us on our Patreon, or for our Patreon backers. Thank you very much. You can help me a little more directly by clicking on any of the Amazon links I feature, or if you go to my eBay page and see what I'm selling and picking up something there. Those are the link in the description below for my eBay page. Go ahead and check that out. I got a lot of stuff to clean up and a lot of stuff to do. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.